Okay, Miss Young, my name is Jaimaal Watson, and I'll be interviewing today for my graduation project.
Okay.
And my first question to you is, as a felon, did you have the same rights as citizens with no record? No
I did
crime?
not. I did not. Not at first. It took some time for me to get my rights back, but I did everything I needed to do to earn that back.
What right did you give up due to being a felon?
I gave up my freedom for one thing,
Mm-hmm.
which was the most important thing, was my freedom. I gave that up. I was unable to vote for some years. A couple of jobs I applied for, I was unable to get because they wasn't hiring any felonies.
People nowadays say, like they don't care about, their rights or whatever. Was that important to you, like the rights?
Absolutely. My rights are important. That's why I'm not doing the same thing I did to get the felony, because I want my rights. I want my rights. My parents worked hard for me to have freedom, and I want my freedom. And I'm going to do whatever I can to keep my freedom and my rights.
After some time, some people give up, after they found out they became a felon or whatever. Did you give up after you became a felon?
Absolutely not. Failure is not an option.
Mm-hmm.
Quitting is not an option. I have to keep pressing on. I have to keep pressing. There's no quitting. If I quit, I get too far behind.
Right.
Because at one point in time, you're going to have to start all over again. And I'd rather just keep pushing through it, whatever it is.
My next question to you is, how long did it take for you to get back on your feet?
It wasn't that long because, as we just talked about, not quitting. So I got out. I got to putting in applications. A couple of people said no, but some did say yes. And I was trying to get all of the training, the schooling, whatever they were offering. I went to Job Corps. Job Corps is something like what the unemployment office have, and they help felonies find jobs. So I was going there, and my determination was up really high, because I knew as long as I wasn't staying in the house, getting out there early in the morning like I had a job, going to look for a job, and dressing for success, I had something going on. Somebody was going to see me and said, yes, that lady, let's give her a job.
Okay, so you said you did apply for jobs, correct?
I did. Mm-hmm.
So, how many did you apply for after, getting back to your feet? How many jobs did you apply for?
Probably about 5.
And how many turned you down?
Probably in the beginning. Well, I'm not sure. It's been a while. How many jobs I applied for? Maybe about 3 turned me down.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept putting in applications. Like right now, I have like 5 jobs.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Did you think about giving up after those 3 jobs turned you down?
No, no. I believe that if 20 people says no, and I go put in that 21st application, that's going to be my yes. I was determined not to stop until I get a yes.
So, everyone has a reason behind their crime that they commit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What was your reason that you committed your crime?
I was addicted to rock cocaine, and I sold drugs to keep up my high. So I wouldn't do any and everything to get more drugs. Because I knew, I think I'm going over right now, but I knew the things that I was doing on drugs wasn't things that I would normally do, you know. I couldn't show my kids, my grandkids, that I really did love them because I didn't have a lot of time to put in with them. I was busy selling drugs and getting high. But thanks be to God, He delivered me from that.
So like, for that crime, you'd get at least a couple of years.
Yeah, they was gonna give. Well, I did it twice. Matter of fact, I did it twice. The first time I made 8 months in prison. Then the second time, I they was wanting to give me a year, no, 3 years. So I prayed and prayed and I prayed and asked God to help me to get off of it, you know. And I just told the people, you know, that if they could put me somewhere so I can build up my relationship with God, with getting nobody and nothing tear it down, you know, I can do whatever they ask me to do, but I need to be put away. Be away from the atmosphere and all the activities that was going on in my life for so long.
And what was that you went to?
I went to Detox. That was the drug treatment center that I avoided for so many years.
Something like rehab, right?
Yes. And I would like to share that my son and we sold to the same undercover the same night. We got locked up about 7 p.m. Got out of jail about 11 p.m.
Both of you?
Both of us. 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock the next morning, I got a call that he was dead. And I thought it was right up the street. So, yeah. And that was a big blow, you know. And some people say, when would you stop? Will it be rock bottom? Will it be you next? Because my son got killed 8 months after my mother died. So, I just thank God for keeping me through it all.
How old were you when you were convicted of a felony?
I think about 38.
It didn't affect your education because you were 38, so it didn't affect your education. So how did it impact the life of your family?
After that was like in 2000. So after I did the time and did everything I was supposed to do, I still went back to college to get my credentials for early childhood 1 and 2. And I still want more schooling. I still can use improvement in a lot of areas of my life.
By you going to jail and convicted of a felony, how did that impact your family?
They was just glad that I was alive and I was at home and, you know, doing well once that second conviction. Yeah, they was, you know, happy for me, but they really, I'm not sure because we didn't talk about it a lot. Because I tried to stay busy and do positive things and, you know, to really show my family that I really love them and everything.
How did it impact you, like, as yourself? Did it mentally destroy you? Or?
No, because like I said before, quitting was not an option. Failure was not an option. And I know as long as I get out there and give it all I got, you know, the sky's the limit. There's no limits on to where I can go to in life. And that a lot of times people look over the felony, you know. They look at me for who I am.
Okay, well that concludes our okay, that concludes our interview. I want to thank you for sharing that information with me, and I'll be speaking to you soon.
Thank you so much. And I think I've worked up a sweat here.